Deep within the heart of southern central Russia lies a place of mystery and dread. It is a sprawling expanse of dense, ancient forests, their boughs heavy with secrets. This is Chёrny Top, the Black Bog. The air hangs thick and heavy, saturated with the scent of decaying vegetation and the promise of rain. The ground beneath one's feet is treacherous, a morass of sucking mud and stagnant water. The sunlight struggles to penetrate the dense canopy, casting long, eerie shadows that dance and shift with the wind. It is a place of whispers and shadows, where reality blurs with folklore, and every rustle of leaves could be mistaken for a lurking predator. The Black Bog is not a place for the faint of heart. It demands respect, for it is as unforgiving as it is beautiful. The bog holds many stories within its depths, tales whispered by the wind and etched into the fabric of local folklore. These are not stories of joy and laughter. They are tales of disappearances, of lives claimed by the unforgiving embrace of the mire. Stories that send shivers down the spines of those who dare to speak them. One such tale is that of Grigory, a young man who ventured into the bog to gather firewood. He knew the risks, as did all the villagers, but necessity often outweighed fear. Grigory entered the bog on a crisp autumn morning, his axe gleaming in the pale sunlight. He was never seen again. Search parties combed the area for days, their calls echoing through the silent trees. But the bog held its secrets close, offering no trace of the missing woodsman. For generations, the people who live on the edge of Chёrny Top have whispered about a malevolent entity said to dwell within its depths. They call her the kikimore, the bog witch, a creature of the mire, born of fear and superstition. The kikimore is not a creature of beauty. Her long, stringy hair is the color of dried reeds, her skin the sickly green of algae-covered water. Her eyes, however, are said to hold a strange allure, a hypnotic quality that can draw the unwary to their doom. Legend has it that the kikimore lures travelers astray with whispers that mimic the voices of loved ones. She promises warmth and shelter only to trap them in her watery domain. The villagers believe that the bog itself is her domain, and she guards it jealously. One chilling tale that has been passed down through generations is that of Varvara, an elderly woman who claimed to have encountered the kikimore firsthand. Varvara was returning from a neighboring village, having stayed later than she intended. Darkness had fallen, and a thick fog had descended, shrouding the path in an eerie silence. It was then that she heard it, a voice, soft and low, calling her name. It was the voice of her deceased husband, beckoning her towards the bog. Varvara, her heart heavy with grief, was almost drawn in by the sound. But then she remembered the stories. With a jolt, she realized the danger she was in. She stumbled back, falling to her knees in terror. She could hear the rustling of reeds nearby, the sound of something moving towards her through the fog. Why does the kikimore choose to target some individuals while leaving others unharmed? The answer, according to local folklore, lies in the capricious nature of the entity itself. Some believe that she is drawn to those who disrespect the bog, who trespass on her domain with greed or malice in their hearts. Others whisper that she is drawn to those who are lost, both literally and figuratively. Those who are consumed by grief, consumed by despair, become easy prey for her illusions. There are those who believe that the kikimore is not inherently evil, but rather a force of nature, a guardian of the delicate balance of the bog. Echoes in the mist. Despite the passage of time, stories of strange occurrences in Chёrny Top persist. Locals and visitors alike report hearing whispers and disembodied voices carried on the wind. There are tales of lights seen dancing in the distance, flickering like fireflies in the depths of the bog. Some claim to have seen fleeting glimpses of figures lurking at the edge of their vision, figures that vanish as quickly as they appear. Hunters, returning from the forest late at night, speak of an oppressive feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes following their every move. The bog remembers. Whether these encounters are the product of overactive imaginations or something more sinister remains a matter of debate. However, there is no denying the powerful hold that the legend of the kikimora has on the local community. The bog is a constant presence in their lives, a source of both fear and sustenance. It is a place where the veil between the natural and the supernatural seems thin, where the echoes of ancient stories mingle with the rustling of leaves and the croaking of frogs. A place of fear and wonder. The Black Bog is a place of contradictions. It is a place of beauty and terror, of life and death, of reality and folklore. It is a place that inspires both awe and trepidation. For those who live on its edge, it is a constant reminder of the power of the natural world and the importance of respecting the ancient stories that have been passed down through generations. Respect the wild. The tale of the kikimora serves as a cautionary reminder to treat the natural world with respect, to tread lightly in places of power, and to heed the warnings whispered on the wind. For the bog, like any wild place, holds its own magic, its own dangers. It is a place where the line between reality and folklore blurs, and where the whispers of the wind may just be the siren song of the kikimora, luring the unwary to their doom.